Hey Pisces, this is Alicia with Twisted Tarot, here to do your March 2019 Twin Flame Tarot reading. Thank you everyone for all your likes, shares, subscribes, comments. You guys are amazing, make my channel so much fun. I love what I do and I love sharing all the messages with you, so thank you, thank you, thank you. You are awesome. Pisces, I love you. Happy birthday. I'm a Pisces cusp myself, so my birthday is actually today, so yay, happy birthday to me and happy birthday to you guys. So I love Pisces, and I am excited to do your reading. Your side was really interesting, so now we're going to do your twin side and see what's going on with them. Remember, guys, it is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave the rest. Sometimes it just may not be your message. If you're not getting messages in my readings, you can always click on the link below for a personal reading with me. It takes you to my website. It is a Facebook. I have my business on Facebook. If you don't have Facebook and you still want a reading from me, you can email me at twistedtarot@gmail.com. Remember, the energy can be reversed, so take it how it resonates. It can be flip-flopped. And remember, because you are one soul with your twin, that some of the information that comes out of each side is going to possibly blend between the two. So you may be getting messages between both of the readings for you and your twin, and they may just kind of pop out in different ways. So I am a complex reader or complicated reader, so a lot of messages come through, a lot of energies. So I am intuitive. If you're new to my channel, what that means is if you see a tarot card and I say something slightly different or different from how you learn the tarot or how others learn the tarot, just understand that I am picking up intuitive messages that may have nothing to do with the traditional tarot meaning. Also, there are tons of different websites out there that talk about the traditional tarot cards and what they mean, and they're all different. So every reader's different, guys, so just keep that in mind. And me, I am not only reading the message from the actual traditional tarot or how I learned the traditional tarot, but I'm also picking up intuitive messages that I'm going to give to you as well. All right, let's clear out the energy and then we will get right into it. All right, beautiful. Okay, mutual energy. Oh, sorry. The astrological signs that came out for your twin side that you could be dealing with, we have Leo, Scorpio, Gemini. We also had Aquarius and Libra and Sagittarius come out in the reading. We had heavy air, and Leo came out as well, again, with strength. And heavy air in the reading. Okay, so a lot of you are dealing with air signs, or could be. If your twin sign did not come out, doesn't mean that this reading can't be for you. It may resonate more for the signs that do come out, but again, it is general, so there's tons of different signs that could come out as we go through the reading. All right, so mutual energy between you and your twin is the Seven of Cups. Okay, so I feel like a lot of y'all have a lot of options when it comes to, or it could be confusion between who's your twin, confusion about what to do about this situation, maybe about this twin flame journey. A lot of you may think it's like an illusion, or you're not sure how to take this new information that you've learned about a twin flame journey. Like maybe you're just like, oh, maybe I'm losing my mind, maybe I'm cracking up, like for a lot of you. Others of you, it could be that you or your twin have a lot of different options outside of this relationship, or you see your twin as an option. So it's just like, well, you know, I have tons of options. I could date whoever I want or see whoever I want because I'm single or whatever. And you may be looking at all these options and kind of figuring out what you want to do. It also could be you're just seeing your twin as one of those options, and you're like, should I pick you? You know, where will this go if I do? Type of energy. Am I confused? You might be confused about who your twin is. Sorry guys, my video froze. So you could be confused about who your twin is, but it was clarified very beautifully by the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so I feel like this is a cycle that has, you may have had a cycle come to an end with someone in your life, and you may be starting a new karmic cycle is what I feel like for a lot of you, and this may be with your twin. You may be choosing your twin as the cycle starts, or you may be choosing a specific relationship or trying to figure out what is going to, how it's going to work out in your favor, because I feel like this is beautiful energy. This is upright. This is fate. This is karma. So this is also like the wheels finally turning for a lot of you, and you're like, oh my gosh, it's so great. And you may just have a lot of options. So you may just be trying to figure out which one is going to take you into this new karmic cycle. And for a lot of you, it's a positive karmic cycle, and you're starting something new. And fate has a hand in this. So it's almost like they want you to kind of trust in that dynamic here. Okay, so it's beautiful. So you may be starting a karmic cycle with someone new. Could be a soulmate, could be your twin. Just depends on what you're doing for the collective. Okay, first card we have on your twin side is Networker. Very beautiful card. It says, enhances unity through the sharing of information, engenders social awareness and empathy. So I feel like this person on this side, they may be on social network, or they may be networking with their business. They may own a small business for some of them. And they look at it as all about unifying themselves with others and sharing information between the two. They may have a job that requires communication. It also talks about social awareness and empathy. So they may have a cause that they're very passionate about, and they give a lot of effort to it. And they also empathize very well with others, and kind of people may go to them for support and for counseling for some of them as well. They also may work with mail. Here it could be a postal worker, could be writing letters. They could be sharing information just through email. That may be for their job. They may have to do a lot of emailing, a lot of networking, a lot of maybe conferences and things like that, and face-to-face communication as well. But I feel like a lot of it is written work, so that's interesting. Next card we have is Dress Rehearsal. Alternative course and choices. Yeah. So this is kind of figuring out what they want to dress like. It's almost like figuring out what they want to say to you. So possibly if you're in separation with your twin, they may be wondering, can this work? So if they play it out in their minds, how is this going to work? How's this going to go? For a lot of them, it's figuring out what course of action they want to take. And they may be practicing what to say to you, or they may be trying to practice what to do in a professional manner. So they may have to dress the part and kind of show up and kind of rehearse what they want to say. So even if it's like a job offer for some of them, they may be trying to rehearse what to say in an interview. They may actually be in theater or plays of some sort. They may perform. So a lot of them may just be kind of figuring out how to kind of show up for this relationship, or show up for their profession. It's almost like faking it till they make it too for some of them. Others of them, they're just trying to figure out what to say or how to say it. And kind of this card kind of talks about waking up every day and embracing something new, and embracing new parts of yourself, and kind of, be whoever you want every day, and kind of embracing, I'm trying to find the right words here, embracing different parts of yourself every single day. Next card is Forgiveness. Okay. But they may have a hard time with forgiveness here. A lot of them, they may not be very forgiving. Okay. So for some of you, they may not be able to forgive themselves. They may not be able to forgive you of something that happened in this twin flame journey, or maybe someone else, they're having a hard time coming to terms with forgiveness. And on your side, Pisces, we did have this passed over loved ones with comfort, forgiveness, and support. And we had it with a mask. So it's possible that you see your twin is putting on a mask when it comes to pretending like everything's okay. And maybe everything isn't okay. And maybe it just does require one or both of you to forgive the other. And we have the Queen of Wands first. Okay, could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. We have Leo here. Okay, and we had Sagittarius on the other side here with Temperance. So what I'm feeling for this card is that their lack of forgiveness may be what's holding them back, and it's putting them into this position where they don't feel confident. They don't know how to show up for you. They're not sure how to approach you. Possibly they may They may need your forgiveness, like they may do something that requires you to forgive them. But they may also be very stubborn and not know how to ask for forgiveness, or they don't know how to forgive. So when the Queen of Wands is reversed like this, her energy for that, and you could be male watching as well, but this type of energy is very arrogant, can be aggressive, can be temperamental, angry, and again, unforgiving. I'm sorry, for a lot of you, if your Aries if you're dealing with the Aries specifically, they may have a hard time forgiving you or themselves, and it may be causing them some severe stress here, okay? And maybe you want their forgiveness too. So for some of you, you may want the forgiveness of an Aries. It could just be a friend, or the Leo or Sagittarius. Maybe that's the way they see themselves as well. Maybe right now this is how they see themselves. They see themselves as unforgiving, or you see them that way, Pisces. Okay, we have door. Opportunities are waiting for you. Okay, so I feel like there's opportunities waiting for this person on this side, your twin. And I think that if they can get into their energy and put this right side up with this confidence and passion, and kind of balance out their emotional state as well, and work through those things they need to forgive, that this would open more opportunities for them. So there's opportunities waiting for them right now. Okay, and it may be in, I believe it is in a profession here with this dress rehearsal card. Twin flame message, I've looked you up online to see what you've been up to. Okay, so your twins looked you up online to see what you've been up to. Interesting, okay. And for those of you that know how I read all these tarot cards here that I flip, I clarify them at the end. All right, let's see where this is going. This is interesting. Next card. Vampire. Ooh, sexy. Okay. Light attribute makes you aware that someone or something is draining your life force. So there may be someone around your twin that is draining their life force, or something. So it could be a situation. It could be their thoughts. It could be this lack of forgiveness here that's draining their energy. Maybe they're putting a lot of effort into trying to stand strong and be and maybe be. They might be up at night as well. So for some of you, they may not be sleeping well. They may be having bad dreams. They may be having nightmares as well with this card. But I think that Spirit's trying to make them aware of something that's draining their life force, something that's kind of taking from them, and to be aware of it and try to figure out what that is, so your twin can address that. Interesting. Fairies. Wow, that's pretty. Okay, so we have environment, playtime, and enchantment. Okay. All right, this is from the Angel Dreams Oracle cards. It does go along with that dress rehearsal as well. So let's see what's going on. Fairies. That sounds very beautiful. Lighthearted. Maybe playing. Maybe again, we're getting ready for Aries season 2. So, that's your birthday's coming up, Aries. So these ancient magical beings of the elemental realm are sending you messages of Earth awareness. Remember your sacred relationship with Mother Nature. Support her and her creatures by taking care of her inhabitants and the environment. Be joyful and play nice upon the earth. That joy will teach others how to treat our planet. The fairies are teaching you how to use enchantment to change hearts and minds, while maintaining the utmost integrity. Pay attention to your intentions when helping others. Be careful to stay true to using your gifts for the highest good of all. Additional meanings. Someone is trying to trick you or manipulate a situation in which you're involved. Yeah, that could definitely be the situation, especially with that vampire above you. So I would look towards, I feel like it's a friend for a lot of you, or someone you think is a friend. So someone is trying to trick or manipulate the situation that you're in, which is not so nice. You need to get outside and connect with nature, very much so. Learn and employ the magic arts. They are tools for growth and connecting to the wondrous beings and workings of the universe. The fairies are encouraging you to become more playful by releasing the seriousness bogging you down. Yeah, your twin may be just kind of feeling overly serious, and they need to kind of play and have fun. They also want this here, for this dress rehearsal card. It says alternative course and choices. So they want this Queen of Wands energy. They want you to get out of this negative energy here in this negative headspace, or if it's not you specifically, if it's not your energy on this side, it's a friend's energy. and they may be unable to forgive you, and that could be causing you a lot of stress and a lot of pain. Or there may be something that you need to ask for forgiveness for in order to right your energy up here and be confident, happy, giving, loving, passionate, and not manipulative, because this person can be very manipulative when reversed. So I know that as an Aries myself. Okay, so and it's trying to get them to make a choice between an alternative course where they either need to forgive themselves or forgive someone else or forgive you, Pisces. Okay. Next card is mirroring. Okay, so so you and your twin are possibly mirroring each other when it comes to this lack of forgiveness. So your twin may not be forgiving you. You may not be forgiving them. It's possible that you both are both needing each other's forgiveness as well. So you both may have done something or said something to each other that you need some type of forgiveness for, or in the future you might, because this can be futuristic energy that I'm talking about here. This doesn't have to be, this could be past, this could be present, or it could be future. It depends on timing, and it's not on my time, it's on their time. So this message may make sense for you in April as well. I would also watch it again at the end of March and then possibly April for some of you, because this may make a lot of sense here. Okay. And there's some instability within the home. We have the Four of Wands reversed. This could be this mirroring. You may feel that your home is unstable, as well as possibly your twins, and it's almost like there's this lack of stability here. There's this lack of foundation. You could have to move. You could be talking about moving, could be talking about buying a new home or moving into another apartment, or moving from where you're at, but trying to figure out something to do with your home life. There could be instability in your home life. There could be some things around you, like a situation that you know is not good for you and not good for the people around you, and they want you to kind of address that here, okay, with this Four of Wands reversed. And your twin may be telling you the same thing. Your twin may be mirroring that to you and like telling you, hey, look, I want to, you know, like I want to have playtime and fun time and have fun with you, but there's something wrong with the environment. So they may have been expressing that to you. Owl, good advice from a wise person. So yeah, there may be somebody around you that gives you some advice about your home situation, about your home life, about, you know, needing to lighten up, kind of go out and play and have fun and things like that. And you may go to somebody older or like a friend or a family member and see what advice they can give you as far as this home situation. Next card, you've been in my dreams. That's beautiful. Of course. Beautiful energy over here, you guys. So your twin is looking pretty dang good. I mean, I've got a few issues here. We've got the forgiveness, and if this Queen of Wands is your twin and not someone else around them, they definitely have some really good energy here with these cards being right up here. Very beautiful, this visionary card. So capacity to envision what is not yet conceivable to others. Willingness to proclaim a vision without regard for personal gain. So they may have the same exact traits as you do, Pisces, you know, and myself. They may have dreams. They may have visions. They may do tarot. They may do palm reading. They may just know that they've got gifts, okay, that involve visions. They involves helping them see and know things on an intuitive level. So that's beautiful, beautiful energy. And without regard for personal gain. So even if they do it as a profession for some of them, they're not doing it just to make money. They're doing it because they enjoy it and they want to give the messages and help others because it's an altruistic type of nature. They're altruistic. Ooh, we have spring, awakening projects and renewal. So something in the spring, I mean, it is the first day of spring today, so that's very beautiful on my birthday. So I was actually born on the vernal equinox, the exact time of the vernal equinox, which is interesting as well. So first day of spring. So they could be born today like me. They could be a cusp because, you know, this is very much, you know, we have Pisces over here and we have a lot of Aries over here. We have, it's not just Aries, but we do have Aries coming out strongly here or other fire signs as well. So it looks like during the spring, there'll be new projects. You'll feel renewed and you'll be awakened to something and you'll have some type of vision and you'll actually be able to envision what you want to do and it'll start now. So it's starting now. This energy is starting now for a lot of you, and it's going into the future. And this is beautiful. This is so beautiful. But there's a lack of devotion, okay, here. And there's a possibility that because someone is unforgiving and they're mirroring that to you, that you feel like you can't be devoted to this connection. For a lot of you, it may be that you feel like there's something wrong in the connection, like you need their forgiveness or they need yours. And maybe you're both mirroring this to each other and neither one is offering that. So it's like, how can you be devoted to this connection? For some of you, it's like, in the spring, you're like, I don't know how to be devoted to this connection anymore. I'm not sure what to do anymore. And your devotion, maybe even to religion or spirituality, maybe come into question. Maybe you're starting to wonder about that. Maybe you're starting to wonder about whether you can put in the effort with this connection as well. Like if you can take it to the next level, or if you can continually be devoted. For a lot of you, it's like you're questioning that, I feel like, here. And maybe your twin is questioning it as well. Maybe they're also that way, because I mean, we had mirroring, but it's not mirror, but it's also reversed. So you guys may not be mirroring this to each other necessarily. And it could just be the home situation. Maybe that's the only thing that's not the same. Maybe one of you is having issues with the home and the other one isn't. So it's very possible that that's the case here. Let's see. The Tower. Okay. So this could cause a tower moment between you and your twin. This could cause something that was unstable between the two of you, a situation to unfold where you could have a tower moment. So something could drastically change in this connection, and it could lead to a lack of devotion. It could be from the lack of devotion, or it could lead to lack of devotion. I'm thinking it's more the other way, where this lack of devotion leads to the tower coming down. So it's almost like anything that wasn't built on a solid foundation. And everybody thinks, oh my God, the tower, blah, blah, blah. No, but the tower is a good thing, y'all. Tower is like anything that was built that, you wouldn't want your home to be built crappy. Because eventually, there's going to be problems, foundation, etc. Like all these things come down. And you don't want to be in the home when that happens. Like you want to be outside of that, outside of that energy. So the tower is a good thing. It kind of comes in and shakes things up, but it's meant to do that. It's meant to kind of shake things up. Things that are not built on a solid foundation. Okay, so something about maybe this home, your home. Maybe you realize that it's no longer working out for you and you just need to move. For a lot of you, it's just like, okay, and maybe it puts you into kind of this, it stresses you out. I think for a lot of you, it's stressing you out. So even if you're not an Aries or a fire sign on this side, or, a Leo or a Sag, just know that it's possible that it may have caused you a lot of stress, especially if you had to move from your home. And maybe that's caused a break in the connection. And now it's like this devotion is like, it's definitely not, it's not doing, something possibly could happen to kind of shake things up. And it could be that fact that you have to move and you don't want to move, or something's going on with your home and it's causing you a lot of stress and anxiety for a lot of you. Kate, vacation. Okay, so after this tower moment, I feel like a lot of you just need a vacation. So, yeah, interesting. Next card, is it possible to forgive and forget? Yeah, so a lot of you are just wanting forgiveness from your twin. You're not sure if it's possible if they can forgive and forget, or if you can forgive and forget, especially if you're an Aries on the side. Sorry, guys, I have to say it. Aries are one of those that we are so freaking giving. Like, we are amazingly giving people. We come off as harsh. We put our foot in our mouths all the time because we're very blunt. We're very direct. We don't always, like, if we're going to hurt you, you're going to know that we're doing it, like, on purpose. If we say something and we don't, and it just kind of, like, we have vomit of the mouth all the time, and it just comes out, and we're like, oh, crap, like, what did we just do? Like, what did we just say? But it wasn't meant to be malicious, and a lot of people take us wrong because we don't mean it that way. This energy right here is, has caused you to feel like giving up on yourself and possibly this connection and this lack of forgiveness. Maybe you need forgiveness from your twin, or they need to forgive you for something that you have done. But Aries, honestly, to get us here and to get us this pissed off or this stressed or this angry, it has to build, you guys. Like, we have to have a lot put on top of us to get us here. So, yeah. Interesting. Okay. All right. Let's do some clarifying here. Let's clarify this Queen of Wands reverse. Let's see what's going on with her. Why, or him? Why is this energy reversed, guys? The Lovers. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So Gemini energy. We have Gemini here. So we have the Lovers coming out here. This is a twin flame connection. So maybe you just want forgiveness from your twin, and again, I feel like it's kind of put you into a position for some of you where you don't know who to choose, possibly. You don't maybe even know if this is your twin or if this is your soulmate or if this is karmic. For some of you, you're questioning that because maybe you thought you knew who your twin was, and then all of a sudden now you're kind of being thrown a loop. For some of you, it's a confusion between your twin flame. Others of you, it's just something new has come into play, but maybe one or both of you would have to move towards the other, and it's possible that it's long distance for some of you, or there's distance between the two of you, and it's now trying to figure out how to get you into the same state or the same country for some of you. That's really interesting. That's another message I'm getting here too. Okay. So, but yeah, there's something about this connection that has, Zelda, get down. And you may have a choice between two people with that Queen of Wands here. The Queen of Wands may have a choice between two people. A choice between a twin and a soulmate, possibly, for some of you. All right, let's see. Why is this Four of Wands here? Really do feel like a lot of you, you're moving. Ten of Swords. Yeah, okay. So the reason why there has to be an ending here. So it's possible that, again, you have moved from one situation, one home to another, or you're in the process of doing so, and you put an end into one situation, and it's possible you're starting another with this Wheel of Fortune here. So I do feel that for a lot of you that this Ten of Swords is definitely an ending. You're putting an ending to feeling unstable and ungrounded, and maybe you're just in a really bad home situation, and a lot of you are just like, nah, this needs to come to an end. We need to close this chapter and we need to move on. Okay. Interesting. Zelda, hush. Okay, why is the Tower here? Oh, I almost flew out. Three of Pentacles. Okay. So, and maybe that you can't work this out, and this turns into a Tower moment for some of you. It may be that you're not able to work something out with your twin, or to work together, okay, or work with this other person. It could be this soulmate, and it could cause a Tower moment. Like all of a sudden, this Tower may come down because you're unable to work together to come to a solution about this. It's very possible, or because the Tower came in and uprooted your situation, then it feels like now you have to try and figure out a way to work together with somebody to try and get this devotion back with this person. I can't say exactly what was done necessarily here. It may be for some of you that a new lover comes in, is what it feels like. A new lover comes in. Could be your twin, could be a soulmate. You're not sure what to do, but you feel very drawn to them with this Lover's card. And it may be that you already had, you're trying to figure out between two people for some of you, not all of you, maybe a choice, okay? And I do feel for a lot of you that your home situation is in a negative way. Something about, stop it, Zelda, shh. And you're having to put an end to feeling unstable, to feeling burdened, and figure out where you want to meet the other person in the middle, almost like working together. Okay, I feel like for a lot of you. And this Tower moment is kind of a revelation for you. So if things weren't working in your current situation, it's like you figured that out and you're moving forward to kind of adjust that. But you're trying to figure out how to make it all work. Like it feels like juggling with this Three of Pentacles. Normally I would say that with the Two of Pentacles, but with the Three, I feel like you are juggling that. And you may not have the finances as well. That maybe finances, something comes in and you have to unexpectedly put in finances to move, or get your home right, or maybe there's somebody that lives with you. You need them to move out, things like that. Because we do have that Vampire. So there's something about your environment that is taking from you and is causing issues with you and possibly whoever you're involved with. Could be your twin, could be a soulmate. Okay. So that could be it. And it could be that, working together, learning how to work together as well. So kind of coming to a happy medium, or kind of a meeting of the minds in the middle. Okay, that's interesting, you guys. That's a lot of information. So yeah, for sure. All right, let's see what's next. We have your fortune card here, guys. We have coffin. Natural endings abound. Take care with your health. Yeah, so this is an end to your, I think you know that you need to put an end to this situation that is causing you a lot of stress and anxiety. And I do believe it is in your immediate environment, whether it's a friendship you need to end, whether it's a marriage. For a lot of you, maybe you're getting divorced and you've put an end to something, and you've now found someone else that you just really are interested in, and you want to pursue the relationship. But you're trying to figure out how to do that. I feel like for a lot of you, that's it's like and you may have a lot of options, but the one that you do choose, I feel like this Wheel of Fortune is going to start you into a whole positive new direction, you guys. So very beautiful energy here. Okay, all right, Pisces, thank you so much for letting me do your reading. I love you guys. Happy birthday again. I know this is the last day of Pisces, so we're going to be in Aries season tomorrow and later on today because of that the shift here. So happy birthday to all of you that are watching, and I love you dearly, and I will see you for your April videos. Take care.